The Huntsville Hospital System says it will no longer provide daily updates on the number of COVID inpatients it's currently caring for. Those numbers will now be updated on a weekly basis. In the darkest days of the pandemic, the daily hospitalization updates provided a reliable indication of when we were getting the upper hand on COVID-19 and when it was getting the upper hand on us. During the most recent update, the numbers show there are just 50 COVID inpatients in the Huntsville Hospital System across North Alabama.
With summer-like temperatures here, people are relying on their air conditioners. But if your AC unit breaks, it might take longer to get it fixed. WAAY 31's Bridget Divers joins us live from an HVAC company. She learned what's causing the delay.
The owner here at AirServe says they're seeing parts take longer to come in or they're not available because facilities have shut down due to the coronavirus pandemic.
It's been a challenge to number one getting parts and components to fix certain units because some come from overseas, some come from other countries, some are made here in the U.S.
AirServe owner Scott Taylor says manufacturers had to shut down because of the coronavirus pandemic, and that caused a backup in parts being delivered, so they've had to improvise.
We weren't able to get those units, so we were having to go to different manufacturers, try to mix and match parts to try to make things work, and it's been a real challenge for us to do that.
And with temperatures rising, he says it's been hard to meet demand, something he didn't have to worry about before the start of the pandemic.
Stuff was pretty readily available for us. We were able to, if someone needed a new AC system and they wanted it today, we could have it being installed by the next day or sometime same day.
Now they have to check with manufacturers and distributors when they need a part.
Now we have to call and verify, and even then it's not 100% because they get trucks that come in that they think parts are on it, and then when the truck gets here, those parts aren't on it.
Taylor says manufacturers are starting to catch up, and he hopes it won't be as much of a challenge over the next couple of months. Live in Huntsville, Bridget Divers, WAAY 31 News.
Meanwhile, air conditioning suppliers in Florida have seen prices on mid-range equipment rise by 15% since the start of 2021. They could go as high as 30%, we're told, by 2022.